Sup? Me is live. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome or welcome back.
Hello.
If you're watching on YouTube, welcome to Novakast episode 570. If you're watching on Twitch, welcome to Study Buddies Not Numbered, a Brushel with Justice edition. Yeah, I know, it's kind of lame. But, get over it.
This is my character.
Because this is going to be a very Brushel-centric stream. Sorry, Aden.
Okay, this is just the worst character in the series so far out of the ones I've experienced.
Oh, really?
I'd rather deal with one bag.
Wow. I didn't think he was that bad. Funny enough, they were both characters voiced by Rob.
Hey, I mean, it's you know,
As he goes right into the game.
it's kind of funny that that's the case when I've voiced every character he has hated.
Goodness. Alright.
Oh, good morning.
So, you're Vera, right? I'm Trucy. Trucy Wright. That's right with a W, but not right, right?
You know, I have a feeling. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
How much? You know what? Somebody, because it always pulls these switches with me. This is just really out of the blue, I know. But what if actually Vera was the forger?
Oh.
Not everything is as it seems, though.
Yeah.
I still remember nothing. I only remember the end of this case, or the end of the episode, not the end of this case. This I completely forgot.
Okay.
Like, out of all the games in the trilogy, this is the only game I have not replayed. I've replayed
And
all
this
of them
last
except
case of this.
yeah. I played this game. I played this back in like 2015, 2016, last time I played it. And I've played all the other games since then. It's just this one is the only one that I didn't like officially own. Like, I played through emulator. And so all the other ones I own on my phone, so it was a lot more convenient for me to replay my mobile version of games. But I did eventually replay it on mobile. But like the first case, and then I never really got further than that. So this one is completely, I don't remember anything about it. But,
We're on your side.
So, I'm curious, were you ever able to finish Spirit of Justice or the Great Ace Attorney games?
I finished Spirit of Justice. I'd never finished the Great Ace Attorney, though.
Okay.
I would say Spirit of Justice is probably the most recent game that I completed. Well, other than Investigations, which I'm still working on. And because I went to Great Ace Attorney, and then I started playing Investigations again, then I did Spirit of Justice, and then kind of here and there Investigations. So I kind of jumped back and forth.
I can't say as I blame you based on what you've told me about the length for the very first case in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
It is super long. It's like 8 hours long. And that's skipping things or making sure, kind of making things go faster because I don't like reading slowly.
You can tell us anything,
Reading slowly.
What was
please.
that, Rob?
I said nobody likes to read slowly.
Now I'm going to read at a slow pace. Just
You can read slowly, just speak normally, please. You can read as slow as you want, buddy. I will not stop you.
Good morning.
She speaks.
Not bad, not bad. But I think you do better with a little smile, you know.
Oh, she doesn't do a creepy smile whenever she smiles because she's not used to it.
You're so pretty. You need to sell yourself, you know?
Juicy, let's take it easy for starters.
Thank you. Thank you for taking my case.
That was cute.
Okay, well, that's a start, I guess. There she goes with the nail polish again.
That's great, really. It's so cultured. Wanna try? Oh, really?
Girls.
Hey!
The victim, Drew Misham, was a forger. And a stolen painting was found in his studio. Life of crime, really. And maybe one that led to his death.
Okay, so I'm curious. Is it pronounced Misham, Misham, or Misham?
Misham.
Misham?
Misham.
Okay. Yeah, Misham would be a little too on the nose. You're right.
Well, we will now begin the trial
Oh,
of
goodness, the mint's getting to him.
Misham.
Is the judge okay?
He drank like 3 bottles of raspberry schnapps before coming to court.
Sure, let's go with that.
Well, at least his breath will smell nice. What?
Smell better than the mint, that's for sure.
His voice is all raspy and he's looking around all nervous like.
Oh, God.
You know what?
My Brussel tried to speak to him and shit before the case, before the trial.
The prosecution of today's trial will most likely be found for a long time. And may indeed alter our legal system forever.
Are you implying that he can only get through the interview because he got so drunk? I'll take that as a yes.
Who knows? Maybe it's also because, you know, Wright's in charge of the way the case will proceed.
Okay, the judge is intimidated that much by Phoenix? Okay.
No, more like he's just
Well,
like, I'm gonna have to deal with this shit again.
Or the fact that, you know, this new system might fuck with his job.
Oh, fuck that. That's not it. It has nothing to do with this.
Today is a test of the juris system. And the first step towards a new order in our courts.
Why would the judge be nervous? Because that's basically taking control away from him in a way. Or maybe that's why.
Daddy's secret mission!
Grish.
I like it when I answer my own questions, thanks.
It's my problem. You can't take away from me.
The jurists will function like a jury. It is hoped their inclusion will help the courts to better reflect the people's will.
Why aren't there any jurists in the courtroom?
3 closed-circuit cameras watch this courtroom at all times. The jurists have access to everything that transpires. Jurists, judge well and judge cool.
Oh. See, yeah, prosecutor Gavin Face. I was gonna say that.
Now, Judge, I recommend drinking some water for the next hour.
How about coffee?
My apologies, there, Judge.
Okay, I'm ahead.
You're not hungover yet, shut up.
Juris, today, Judge, today's trial, coolly, if you would be so kind.
The jurists are unbound by the letter of the law. They don't affect the trial with evidence, but by their feelings. And we're about to find out just what effect they're going to have.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. The details of the case, if you would.
Please, someone get him some coffee. Please.
He's on his own with that shit.
We tried. He already sent 2 bailiffs to hell.
Please. Ask nicely.
I'm on guard duty. The other guy has to take care of it.
What, me, Johnson? Yeah, no, he's already dead. He's sent to hell.
Shit.
I love that we're kind of just ad-libbing this whole scenario.
Don't worry, folks. We'll eventually get back to gameplay proper.
I made the judge a monster.
A drunk monster. It's okay to be drunk. It's just not okay to be a monster. Halloween is over with. Move on.
He was killed in his own studio. Coffee was poisoned. By whom, you ask? By none other than the defendant, Vera Mission.
There wasn't any poison in the coffee.
Someone's been doing their homework. Indeed, poison was not present in the coffee, but on the mug itself.
That mug, residue was found on the rim. I see.
The autopsy report describes the manner of our victim's death.
Court accepts this evidence.
Mission's autopsy report added to the court record.
According to this piece of paper, the victim's death was caused by atriclotin poisoning.
Atroquinine. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just cracked me up.
Aquafina
because
poison.
the
Okay.
judge acts like
Acrobatic poisoning. I know words.
chemical compound that does not occur naturally. Lethal dosage is a mere 0.002 milligrams. A touch of quinine. Shut it.
It's spreading.
It's infectious. A touch of atroquinine in the body is the touch of the Reaper's scythe.
Don't fear the Reaper. Well, Master Gavin, you may present your witness.
I have for you today a simple math. First case.
The sigh.
What?
Before reading his line, like just preparing for what's coming next. He's like, I have for each today a simple okay. Like, oh, fuck, why?
A man who witnessed the murder in its entirety.
That journalist, no doubt.
The witness will state his name and occupation.
All right. Well, for starters, my name's Spark Brishel. My job is a lone observer of the world. In other words, a freelance journalist, right? If you don't mind, I'd like to state something here for the record.
I'm gonna laugh if he actually goes, actually.
Yes, Miss Russia.
I just like conclusions, specifically the aspect of jumping to conclusions.
What? Read that. Are you muted? Dude. Dude! Unmute! Okay, what is going on here? Aden just dropped. Rob can't hear me.
Civ rights to the story.
What the hell is going on? Hi, welcome back.
What happened?
Okay, Aden dropped, and then you seem muted.
No, I wasn't able to hear y'all.
Yeah, I wasn't able to hear Rob. He just kept
What
going.
the fuck?
And then I kept trying to stop him.
It just kept
and
going
he just
on
kept
my
going.
end, and I was just like, Rob, are you not gonna read your line, Rob?
I didn't even hear you.
And then I was like, MJ?
What?
Oh no. And then I was just like,
How far were we?
I can't hear y'all. I'll be right back.
Wait,
and
are you
closed
guys
out
messing
just
with me?
because-
No.
I was looking at Discord, so I didn't see any if it was.
No.
How far was it?
Go back to your transcript. I'll tell you.
Like it was the
Preconceptions.
right after saying the aspect of jump into conclusions.
Oh, so after that one?
Yeah.
Okay. But
No.
Preconceptions. That one.
The one right above it. Preconceptions.
Oh. Preconceptions make part sandbox of endless desert waste, end quote. But you're a journalist. You said so yourself yesterday. Well, that's true, yes. But you must understand, I stand before you today, a man with a dream. I'm offering you my testimony in exchange for exclusive rights to the story. How's that?
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. You did it.
I'm kind of curious if anybody would guess where I'm going with that voice.
It's giving me a little Kermit vibes, but Kermit on helium.
Scoop turns Mr. Brushel into that Mr. Brushel, end quote.
Who are you going for?
Urkel.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay. Did I do that?
The helium part definitely works.
Did I do that?
Bring Stefan back. Or Stefan.
Okay. I gotta get back into character.
Yep. Drunk judge, remember?
Fuck. That's pretty. That's sorry.
A simple case, eh? Gavin, for me, the judge is still out.
You mean the jury?
Jury. Wait, yeah. Oh, God.
Oh no, the judge's drunken stupor is affecting Apollo.
I visited the studio around 9 o'clock that night to do the interview. The first outsider to enter the Outlier
Atelier.
journal. Wait, what?
Atelier.
Atelier. Journalistic history made, end quote. His daughter brought us coffee right after we started. And you know what happened next? Stars fall, end quote. No one else entered the room besides her the whole time.
That's case. Unless you were the right person.
Oh, what are you saying, Judge?
I remind you, your cameras are rolling today.
Yeah, need I remind you? Sober up a little bit. Please.
Don't tell me what to do.
Please.
Oh, this is
I'm
gonna
telling
be
you, I'm
wild.
asking. Pleading,
I
more or
felt
less.
the need to be a bit dramatic.
Yep, that
And
line is
drunk.
fitting. They're okay. Now you're just adding to it.
You didn't do it, did you?
Me do a thing like that? Come on, that's like newsmaker making the news, end quote. Or even contemporary witch hunt, end quote. I know. Wild accusations rock court, end quote.
Rock indeed. Here, Judge. I have a bag of gavels for you.
Prosecutor
Gavels.
Kevin sure looks like he's having fun. That makes one of us.
I'm so happy for him.
Please tell me you get where I'm going with that joke I did, Rob.
The Gavels?
Yeah.
No.
To Chuck.
Oh, wait. That's a Mario thing, isn't it?
What?
Because you got the turtles that throw the little hammers.
Those are Hammer Bros, not Gavel Bros.
Well, it's still the same thing.
I mean, you if memory serves, you've had the judge throw a gavel at someone.
Oh, right.
To be fair, Rob, I didn't get it either.
All right.
Well, Mr. Justice, this your man, please.
Hold it! 9 o'clock at night? Isn't that a little late for an interview? If the great painter Drew Misham says come at 9 o'clock, believe you me, I go at 9. The first, and as it turns out, last interview with such a prolific painter. Right. Can you tell us what it was like when you arrived? You were the first reporter ever in Drew's studio. Posterity, well, yeah, I think doing the whole judge thing's fucking with me. Posterity will look back on that night as a turning point in journalistic history. Basically, insignificant step for all mankind, but a giant step for that Brushel guy, end quote.
If no one on the outside ever had access to the studio, then it would serve to reason that the deed was done by an insider.
By which he means Vera. By which he means Vera did it.
So, how did this epic-making interview go?
Would you mind being a little bit more specific? Oh, let me tell you, I enjoy a cuppa. In fact, that's... Alright. Just shut up.
I believe I know what her forehead is driving at. This coffee the victim was served. Did anyone other than the defendant touch it?
Right, that's what I was going to say, really. Well, now, if you've got a question to that, you'd best straight up ask it. That's what I tell all the new recruits. Several times, if necessary. Right for a grand schooler.
Great.
That's that's a grade schooler. That's my motto. Which isn't to say I can... Just shut up. Who touched the coffee? I don't know. I was in the back looking at the studio's equipment when she served it. Back!
And what happened next?
What's this about a star falling?
Star falls? Huh. It's like an old telegram. Send money. Over.
Zoe, you don't know? That's like a journalism code word. An important personage passes away, a star falls. Get it?
But there's no gravity in space. Is there?
In space, no one will hear you scream.
Not with that attitude.
Oh my god, just imagine, instead of like the xenomorph alien, it's Brushel.
I'd be scared.
That's terrifying.
Just like the last thing people see is his creepy smile.
I understand why the judge
Quote.
drank.
Yep. To quote abridged Bulma, kill it with fire.
I wouldn't think stars could fall, really.
Oh my god, I haven't made a lot of...
Stars.
I haven't made a lot of abridged quotes, have I?
There's been a modicum of them.
Okay, never mind. Does that matter? Oh boy, this is good stuff. Oh, good stuff.
Quit drinking the toothpaste.
How about star breaks? No, Lex punch. I know. Star dies. Now, that's lacking imagination. Of course, you could go with Drew dies. Straight to the point. Oh, I like it. I think we need to hear about something a little more substantial. You say Mr. Misham had the coffee, too. But did you actually see him drink the coffee? Of course. He who sees it wins, but he who says it wins bigger. And quote.
Uncle speaks a little bit faster than that. I think.
I'm making him sound. I'm trying to make him be very unsettling.
That's the word you're going with, okay.
He's a creepy fucker!
Yep.
I'm trying to think who was worse.
You know.
The guy from the first game or this
I was
guy?
just about to ask you, which do you think is worse than Brushel or well, now I'm forgetting his name.
I have no idea who you're talking
Salmonella.
about. Oh. No, this guy. This guy is way worse.
Yeah, I'd rather deal with salmonella.
I
and
would
it's
rather be
leaky
friends with
state.
Salmonella. Brushel can get the hell away
Yeah.
from me.
Agreed.
Sorry, Rob. Or congratulations, Rob, you did it. However you want to look at that.
I voiced a character worse than Salmonella.
Yep. Congratulations.
No.
We thought, to be fair, we thought you were gonna end up hating Hickfield more than you did Salmonella. But no, you ended up loving him
embraced
because of the voice
Hickfield.
you gave.
Who was Hitfield again?
Gollum.
No.
The doctor.
Oh, right. You know, actually, yeah, no, he's a creepy fucker too, but he's fun.
Yep. Yeah. Fun.
Yeah, this time around, I've been really like pushing my voice acting chops.
You
A
have.
little bit. Yeah.
All right. Drink some water, or I'm actually drinking some Rockstar, but I just got the fruit punch one.
Never had Rockstar.
All right. It's all right. I live in a man sees dog eat dog and writes about it world. Yet. I guess I can't say I saw him drink it, really. He had one so-called sip, if that. Man, sit a bitch.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay, had me worried that there might have been some atroquinine on your cup.
Atroquinine.
Thank you.
Man puts lips to mug, drinks, and quote.
That poison's quite virulent here.
My stomach did a so-called somersault. Since I'd gulp down that coffee without so much as a second glance at it. Wait, maybe there's something there. Some kind of so-called trick. Anyone want to venture a guess for the record? Does this guy have a pause button?
Mr. Justice, do you find that test very favorable?
You know what? Seeing as he feels that way about Brussel, I am loath to admit this, but I'm rather curious as to how Apollo would feel about Oldbag.
She would
We
probably.
don't mean old bag yet, though.
Well, I can tell you how Oldbag would feel about him.
Not great.
Right, young whippersnapper and such.
Yep.
Oh.
She's ageist. What? She is. She's
You know what?
prejudicial
I'm
towards the
gonna say
younger
in the
people.
event- Yeah. In the event that she does show up with these set of games, I'm gonna do my due diligence to one point, if I have to voice old bag again, as Apollo, to call her a crotchety old bitch.
Ah,
Well, unfortunately for you, you won't have to voice her. Or congratulations that you won't have to
Hey.
voice her in this trilogy.
Of course, she got arrested in the first trial of this game. Second trial, really. Dude, I'm on the fence. That was old bag. It was that old lady that was being arrested.
Oh, in front of the Kataki household?
Come on, you gotta.
At
Yeah,
the park?
yeah, that was definitely her. That's my
sadly, to
headcanon.
my knowledge, she's been busy freaking stalking Edgeworth.
Good lord, does she have a life?
She becomes the pink badger.
Oh fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not joking.
I still need to finish that case.
I'm finally finished with that case. No more old bag for now.
Well, if I find it important, let's say yes. The victim drank his coffee, then immediately fell over. Oh, yes, yes. You can go to the press with that one. Your Honor, this is a vital piece of evidence. Or a piece of information. Please add it to the testimony.
I need some more bourbon. The witness will add this to his testimony.
Wait. Oh god, don't tell me I lost you guys again.
Nope, we're here.
No.
Okay, thank God.
Yes, thank God indeed.
I know. Right. Yeah, one sip, if that. The next moment. I want to present the coffee mug. Hold on,
Go
let me
for
do
it.
check. No, it would have been a slow acting poison.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm
Present it.
presenting that because that makes no sense. You know what I have a problem with? A particular property of the poison used. Anthroquinine.
Master Gavin was tracked by Phayn. If a dosage of two have paralyzed victims a certain system. If you drank that, even you, Mr. Justice, would be reduced to a quivering pyre.
Why are you so drunk? And why are you using me as an example? Unfortunately, we weren't told everything.
Has he drank so much his lips and mouth have gone numb? Like, what the fuck?
He just keeps going back and forth.
Oh, so he's fake drunk. Got it.
He's not fake. There was a vital omission in Prosecutor Gavin's information.
No, in my head, it's that he got interviewed by Brushel before the trial started. And
More
that's
likely,
why
yeah.
he's drunk. It was so intolerable that he had to drink. Sorry.
Urban?
Antroquinine is a valorant as he says, but death doesn't come upon ingestion, not immediately. That's because antroquinine is slow acting.
Oh, Aden.
What? It went so fast, I was trying to get to each character. According to our forensic scientist,
It's one of the most virulent poisons, but is absorbed in the body astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes from time of ingestion for adverse effects to show.
if we suppose that the moment Mr. Misham sipped the coffee was when he sealed his fate, then he would still have had time left to enjoy his last cup of joe. Okay, what is up with his... Did you see that?
Yeah, he's a string bean.
He looks so creepy. Actually, you know what? Oh my god, it reminds me of that stupid, really bad, like, graphic horror game. Was it Mr. Baldwin? With the ruler?
Oh, Baldy. Baldy.
Or Baldy.
Uh,
Baldy.
I don't remember the rest of it, but it's Baldy. Yeah, Baldi.
What's the meaning of this? What you say? What
All
the
these
defense
basics
says is correct.
in education and learning.
Well, that contradicts the testimony you've just heard.
Well, Mr. Brushel, anything to say on the record? Slow acting. SLOWACT. It was Valorant, alright. Even when it had already begun digging its claws into the journalist.
He's working on his scoop.
It's Brushel, yeah? Yeah, Brushel. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
Huh?
Did the victim really die the instant he took a sip? Think it over. This is vital.
You know what I think? I think that was a not so subliminal suggestion, end quote.
I admit it does cause a problem if he died when you say he did. I would be forced to say a feat of shame to my simple case. And you would be forced to say farewell to your article.
Come again?
You can't write a story based on conjecture, can you? And as the case drags on, other reporters will pick up the scent. And you'll be forced to kiss your exclusive scoop goodbye.
Scoop.
Oh god, did he even... Okay, I thought he brushed his nose there for a second.
Look, wait, just wait a second. Just 1 second.
We're waiting. Out with it.
I think I just recall the so-called important detail. A revival of recollection, end quote. A story's revival, end quote. Attorney utterly confused and fucking annoyed, end quote. Actually, I did notice something when I first visited the studio. I'd heard of poison that takes its sweet time. See?
Oh, you mean like yourself?
Yes.
But not what I've been saying for the last few minutes, apparently.
Russia, I say you know something that explains what happened?
Oh, you bet I am.
I think of
The
the
antidote.
the Charlie Brown face going where he goes, "Ugh!" That's what I think Apollo is doing right now. Thinking, shit, I gotta listen to another testimony of Brushel.
The antidote for a poisonous contradiction, and quote, you might say. Or, I still have no fucking idea what you're talking about, end quote. I might say. I figured it out, but only after an in-depth interview. See, thanks to my journalism skills, I know who poisoned that coffee.
Order.
As far as I can tell, the witness is standing by his testimony. That Mr. Mission died the instant after he drank.
Of course, I'm standing by my testimony and my dream of exclusive rights to this story.
I suppose it was too much to ask for.
What was?
Of course he wouldn't choose a simple case. Not him. Phoenix Wright, who else? Don't get it, Brushel. Report for us if you would. What is it that you noticed?
This core is a critical child for the justice system. I'm afraid no room for doubt is permissible. You will testify to the court about what you noticed.
Here we go. Stream. Charlie Brown Ugg face.
Oh, when I arrived at the studio, Mr. Misham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. I thought nothing of it at the time, of course. Now that I think about it, what if he was writing a suicide note?
Go back to that world's version of TMZ already, Brushel.
He would be on TMZ. They're the scum of the world.
it's still TMZ.
Yeah.
All right, Judge, who needs coffee?
You know what? I'm trying to think who's worse. You know, the freaking some of the IRL streamers that are like assholes, like freaking Johnny Somali, or TMZ.
Somali, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, he tried to get somebody sued. He tried to sue somebody for something.
Okay. Good luck with that.
I mean, right now he's already knee deep in like deep fake. Was it deep fake charges?
Oh.
I just, like to pretend that he's not he's somebody I've never heard of.
Fair.
Yeah, he's a POS.
I don't put a lot of energy in thinking about him, so I refuse
You know,
to.
can a mini rant? Mini rant. I'm just gonna say this, just more of a statement. If you want to be an IRL streamer, if you think that behavior is okay, rethink your life. This isn't like us all saying this. I'm saying that. Rethink your life. Because if you're going to go to another country, be a fucking asshole, then honestly, you should not have a channel. I'm just going to say it. I skipped my line, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sir, I know it.
Yes, but he had this look on his face. Man's face, inscrutable as a quadratic equation. And quote.
X equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's the quadratic formula. You sing it to the tune of Pop Goes the
Oh,
Weasel.
really?
Didn't hear it. Couldn't hear it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
X equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. You had to learn that in advanced algebra back in high school.
they didn't teach us that.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
Yeah, they like teaching us things based into to the tune of like, wholesome what do you call that? Unlicensed.
Yeah, Pop Goes the Weasel's totally awesome. Yeah.
What do you call that?
Nursery rhymes.
No. Free domain?
Yeah, free domain.
Sure, we'll
But
go
Pop-
with that.
I don't think Pop Goes the Weasel would be free domain though, would it?
It is.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's. I certainly hope so.
I
It's
didn't even
older than
read.
the Entertainer, and the Entertainer's free domain.
Yeah, true.
I didn't read the last line.
Oh shit, sorry.
It's all good.
Suicide? Poor Mr. Misham. But that means Vera's innocent.
Would someone commit suicide in the middle of an interview?
Oh.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Was there anyone at the studio other than Mr. Misham? Well, his daughter Vera, of course. Has anyone besides Mr. Misham and Vera, or was anyone besides Mr. Misham and Vera present? Not a single one. Not a cat, not a rat, not even a mouse. The only person who didn't belong at to that studio there was you, wasn't it, Mr. Brushel? I know what you're doing. I know you. Attorney uses classic Ramsden phenomenon ploy and quote.
If you intend to suggest that this reporter is a suspect, I'm sure you also intend to present evidence supporting that assertion, correct? In the meantime, let's move along, shall we?
So he put the letter away when you saw him, or when he saw you. Early reporter gets worm and quote. That's my secret. I'm not sure I follow. It's the night of the interview. I arrived 15 minutes ahead of schedule. The hand turns, the door opens, and I barge in. Are you sure that's okay to do? I mean, isn't that unlawful entry, really? Mr. Misham sure seemed to think so. You should have seen... Wait a minute. Did you just, like, barge in?
There was no appointment. He basically just admitted there was no appointment.
Yeah. He crammed his letter into that yellow envelope. He's wrong.
Meaning he probably intercepted correspondence between him and his payer.
Yeah. He crammed his letter into that yellow envelope as fast as he could. I know a secret when I spot one, and that was one.
It does seem significant. What, Mr. Justice?
I wonder. It does have a ring of something important. Add testimony. The defense finds this testimony vital, Your Honor.
Well, is added to the testimony then.
Hey, why not? My account comes free of charge. Got you, fucker. As it just so happens, there was a single letter in the desk drawer at the scene. In a red envelope.
Oh, God.
Prosecutor Gavin.
Yes.
Was a yellow envelope found at the scene of the crime?
Unfortunately, no. But air forehead. It's easy to mistake the color of an envelope.
I guess, but not this envelope. You see, it was postcarded already 7 years ago. Postmarked 7 years ago.
Well, Mr. Russell.
That was the color of the envelope accepted.
I can explain that. Drew, right? He wanted to get that letter in an envelope pronto. Get it now. Get it out of sight of my beady eyes, right?
Oh, at least he
So-
admits it.
So he grabbed the nearest envelope and crammed away. And what about the whole red and yellow envelope contradiction, chump?
Well, Mr. Justice, have you anything to say about the witness claim?
That night, the victim put a letter he had been writing in a red envelope. Impossible. That's impossible.
I like your expression. So full of confidence.
It's simple, really. As it just so happens, the defense team investigated the contents of this envelope with the assistance of the forensic scientist.
What?
Note that this letter is addressed to Drew Misham. Oh! Why would he address a letter to himself? Let alone send a suicide note to himself.
Didn't know we were playing sister location.
Mr. Russell. Hold on a sec.
He gets like a he gets he get can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
This court can't explain this to the court.
Oh my. How could I have forgotten? I suppose this happens to the best of us. Reporter gets old, forgets lots, end quote.
I'm still waiting on an explanation, Mr. Russell.
Well, that's the thing, you see. After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Mitchell sat there searching his desk drawer for something. His desk drawer? Yes, a stamp. A so-called postage stamp, end quote.
Stamp? What for?
Well, to mail his letter, or what else? And then, why, yes, I think I saw him put it in his letterbox. Yes, it was a yellow envelope, and he put it in that box.
Well, apparently he left his... Had nothing to do with the case.
Oh, how I wish it did. Just think if that were a suicide note. What a story. Star writes. Suicide note in front of reporter falls, end quote.
As I was saying, that has nothing to do with this case. That had.
Yes, Your Honor.
It makes me wonder about the contents of that red envelope. 100,000 is quite a good deal of money.
So
I
this
could buy a lot of booze.
7 years ago, yeah.
So, am I finished here? I mean, finished here? I was thinking of, going home to start writing. I hate to state what should be pretty obvious to anyone, but when you catch the scent of a story, you make that rather unique face. Oh, come on. Attorney has active imagination, little else, end quote. Fuck you.
Even I noticed something, and my eyes are blurry.
You sure about that?
Shut up, Frogger!
Shut up, what?
Oh, wait, no.
Shut up, Pappy! That's your man, shit!
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't either. The music just makes it more awkward.
I'm trying to remember the damn names for one of the characters from Star Fox. The rabbit.
Oh, Peppy.
Peppy was the frog, wasn't he?
No,
No,
he was the hair.
Peppy was
that's Slippy.
Peppy was the hair.
Yeah.
Okay, then yes, I got it right then.
You said Pappy.
I said Peppy.
You said Pappy.
I thought I said Peppy. Damn it.
You might have tried to go for Peppy, but with a slur, so that might have been what it was.
He sounds like he said Pappy.
It's better than saying Poppy.
Better than what?
Poppy? Like Poppy.
Oh. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm kind of far away from my mic. Let me fix that. Alright.
Yeah, I'm starting to understand what all this perceiving stuff is about.
Oh, God, no. No, no, no.
Why is there a unicorn in the courtroom?
Hmm?
Oh, God, he's been drinking moonshine.
Judge, you're drunk. End quote.
Please, continue your investigation.
What?
Tell us about the sense of the story. And probably the double rainbow that's now in the courtroom.
R.I.P. Double Rainbow Guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Like a lot of quite a few games made a reference to that.
Yeah.
I think the best one's probably Borderlands. I guess, like, depending on what mission you're on or whatever, you can either get Handsome Jack or Claptrap to say the double rainbow line.
I've never heard of Handsome Jack being the one to do it.
How is that possible?
Yeah. I'm actually rather curious on that.
Hold on.
While you do that, I'll be right back.
Okay. is such a disconcerting set of animations.
It is so weird. He scrubs his tongue and then freaking uses the same toothbrush to brush off his glasses? Dude, the gunk on your tongue is gonna smudge up your glasses, asshole.
If they're not already scratched to high hell already as it is.
Yeah, true.
Oh my goodness. Doesn't help matters that he seems to have styled his freaking hair like a freaking toothbrush.
By the way, I went to go look up the clip, and I forgot that the last thing I searched uh for Handsome Jack was from that one scene for Tales of the Borderlands, where Reese is being chased by the bandit, by the psycho. And
in
Jack's
chapter
Jack's
1 or
like,
2?
"You're the only one running, pal. I can fly."
Yeah.
Dude, I love that line. You know what? R.I.P. Handsome Jack. In a way, you know what? I'm gonna say this. He did some fucked up shit, but in a way, he tried to be a hero.
It was him trying to be your hero that caused him to do some of that fucked up shit.
Yeah, no, yeah. Though I'm gonna he got the raw end of the deal. I mean, he like at first he's trying to do the right thing, and like if you really look into the lore, he's had a pretty fucked up childhood. And then let's not forget the fact that, well, his wife died.
Yeah.
Caused by Angel.
His daughter didn't mean to, though. Their daughter didn't mean to.
She didn't mean to, but internally he blamed her. Like, overall, he did blame her for that.
It's like in my opinion, that's very akin to a dad blaming their kid for the mom dying in childbirth.
Yeah. Oh, kind of like Tyrion's dad.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it.
That was a fucked up family.
Oh, yeah. Not to mention his sibling.
Hi.
But, oh, and I found the clip. It's on Discord.
Yeah.
What
I'll
clip?
watch it after the stream.
Double Rainbow.
I'm still curious as to how to get that, though. That's what we're trying.
I'm gonna say considering the fact that Handsome Jack, I mean, I don't know the exact like circumstances of you getting it, but considering the fact that Handsome Jack is like pretty much in your head almost 90% of the time. There might be that one point where he does, eventually hear it or see it and decides to fuck with you.
Well, I mean, he's not in the character's head like he is the main character of Tales from.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I am the one asking the questions here. Usually.
I looked it up. It says Jack is there every time you activate the Easter egg, or should be, but after you kill Jack, it switches to Claptrap.
Oh, okay.
Odd, because Claptrap was there doing the thing well before I finished the game.
But the AI says, to trigger the double rainbow Easter egg and hear Handsome Jack, travel to a specific spot in the Highlands, which is a small cliff with a red tent at its base. The most direct path involves going through the Hyperion base in that region, then jumping down to the tent to activate the reference, which is a nod to the viral YouTube video.
Yeah, for me, it was
double
Claptrap.
rainbow.
Jack was still alive at the time.
Yeah.
That's even more confusing.
All right.
Oh well.
Actually, it took a bit of work to get a thumbs up for an interview. Reporter leverages story, gets his interview, and quote, the story concerned a certain case from 7 years ago, and quote, that red envelope probably had something to do with it. Saying what you will, but Drew's talent was without compare.
So you threatened to go to the press with this story. That's how you got your interview. Through blackmail.
Well, yes. I mean, no. No. It wasn't exactly I mean, I am not.
Something wrong, Mr. Bishop?
Look. This is my story. Okay, Titus. My tid. Douche. El douche. This is my. I'm sorry, I can't. That broke me. Oh, man. Okay. My tidbit. A journalist's info is livelihood and quote.
See.
While you have me chatting away in here, what's going on out there? What if some Wally Woodsworth or Sally Scooper gets wind of my story? They could be going to the press while I'm going to waste.
Look off your pen, Mr. Brusher, Mr. Justice. Let's keep up the pace.
A certain case 7 years ago. Wait, 7 years ago? Oh, don't tell me. How long ago
7 years.
was the case? The one that where what's his name? Where Gavin's brother was convicted?
Gavin's brother? No. It wasn't Gavin's brother. Because Kristoff didn't get convicted until the beginning of the game.
I know, but how long ago? Like in game time, how long ago was that?
Not very long.
Like
Okay.
for like
So-
few months, maybe a year.
So are we finally going to get some understanding of this damn case?
No.
Oh, the thing's acting up.
What's acting up? Oh, the bracelet.
You know what? Nah, I think Apollo's blood pressure is just rising a bit too much, and it's tightening on him. He has so many quirks to his, so many different animations. It's hard to tell what's a tell and what's not.
I'm just gonna random.
Random, huh? Why are you checking around there?
Oh shit! No, I didn't want to do that. I'm checking everywhere. I don't know exactly know. Oh, I see it.
So, what made you decide to even perceive on the statement in the first place?
Honestly, I just kind of guessed.
Also, how the hell would Apollo even notice that?
This
Not
whole
distance.
this whole bracelet thing's bullshit. I think you guys called it.
In regards to what?
Just how irritating the thing is. Sweat much, Mr. Bushel? Yeah, well, a man can't help his glands, you know.
God, I just
It's
had
more
a
than that.
up in my head.
What?
I don't want to say it.
He's a serial killer?
It's cursed. No, it's a cursed thought.
Oh,
Yeah.
now I kind of want to know.
Should I go ahead and say it?
Huh?
Huh? You asking me?
Should I go ahead and say
I have
it's
no
a
idea
really
what you're-
cursed thought?
I don't know what you're talking about, so go for it.
What if he also uses that brush on his frickin' armpits?
Oh, no.
I told you it was cursed!
Yeah, it wasn't that bad
Oh
of a
my
question.
god. Now that you say that, oh god. Oh, my eyes, my brain.
I warned you!
It's more than that. When Mr. Misham's talent was mentioned, he suddenly began to sweat buckets. You're hiding something about his talent. Oh, that's ridiculous. Evidence time. Let's show where Mr. Misham's talent, or true talent, lie. Just so happen I have evidence showing the talent mentioned in that letter. I'm gonna go ahead and use... This painting was found in Mr. Misham's studio. There are two problems with this painting. First, it isn't painted by Mr. Misham. The second is that there was another painting in the studio, which looked exactly like this one, except it was only half done. Then we have a letter discussing a payment of 100,000, which suggests a certain business operation, a business of making forgeries.
You know what? This guy would fit right in the roster of clay fighters.
What about Dead by Daylight?
Please. I don't think that I don't play Dead by Daylight, but I don't even think the entity would want to touch that character.
It's like the entire time it's like he's trying to get the way he kills people is trying to get a scoop. I just want your interview. Come back here. He like starts stabbing people with a quill or pen. That's how he kills them.
Oh, goodness.
That is all, Your Honor.
Bravo.
Everyone, please, everyone. Can we keep this private, please? This is my story, my scoop.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Someone else did it before you.
Jorge, that's a serious crime.
Michonne is known as an artist these days, but there were rumors he dabbled in another kind of art until a few years back.
Another art? Mean forgery?
Drew Michonne was talented. Alright. Talented at making precise detail fakes. A fake that certain criminal elements were quick to discover. Criminal elements? What? You can't seriously be talking about... Exactly. I'm talking about forging evidence. The rumors started circulating 7 years ago.
Are you trying to say that this letter?
Wait a minute.
Shouldn't we be at the? Shouldn't that have been a very sobering moment for the judge? What's up, Rob?
Yeah. Yes, look. A second.
In case you didn't hear, I smacked my hand on the desk to simulate him hitting his head over his desk.
Oh,
Oh God, that was good. Anyway, sir, I wish you understand that this letter, this payment of 100,000 was for.
Exactly. Forged evidence, nets, tidy profit, and quote. Yeah, he does look like Baldy.
Order. I could really use some coffee. Bailiff, please give me some coffee before my head starts hurting. The devil needs
Judge,
his
I
due.
don't think there are any more bailiffs left.
Then you get me my coffee.
I'm a prosecutor, a judge.
Yeah, I'm a judge. What of
It's
it?
And
Good point.
and I'm a judge that to your knowledge, has mystical powers to send people to hell.
Oh,
Are you
look
really
at this
going to backsash
handy
me?
bag of gavels I also have.
Oh yeah, thank you for that, by the way. Now that I'm sober.
My aim shall be true. Want to test me?
I'm like Thor, I'll toss those things like Mjolnir.
Judge, it would be very bad for me to leave my post, much as it would be bad for you to leave yours during a trial.
He rings up one of the guards from outside. One of you get me coffee. Quickly.
Yeah, Your Honor.
Now.
What'd you say?
While he's getting my coffee, why, it's like our victim was living a double life.
I'm so glad he's sober. Now, this is my chance. So the victim had ties to the criminal world, right? He could have been had plenty of enemies we know nothing about.
This is my first time hearing of this criminal world. We certainly found no criminal connections when we conducted our investigation.
But how do you explain all this money? You have to admit there's a possibility of some illegal activity here.
But there is no proof tying this letter to our case. Our case was and remains simple from the beginning. Only the defendant could have poisoned that mug that night. And you, of course.
Hey. The only thing I poison my pen when I'm writing reviews.
Mr. Brusher, your testimony to this port has been quite unreliable. It doesn't speak well of your reporting acumen.
Journalism's so solid you could stand an elephant on it, end quote.
In any case, let's hear a summarized recap of your testimony.
Someone else, please.
What?
I said from someone else, please.
If we can ascertain the situation in that studio.
What?
Ascertain.
Ascertain.
Ascertain a situation in that studio. From the recap, the trial is over.
Apollo? What's he talking about?
Cross-examination showed Mr. Brushel didn't have a reason or means to poison him. As long as there's no other suspect, then the killer had to be Vera. That's what. This next testimony is our last chance.
Mr. Brasher, your testimony, please.
Oh, the only other person in the studio that night was the defendant. It was Vera who poured the coffee. She's admitted as much herself. The only thing that touched Drew's lips during the interview was that mug. And nothing left that studio after he died. Nothing. Clearly, the only one who had poisoned him was his daughter.
A nice testimony. Clear, succinct, and without room for doubt.
Ah, shucks. You really think so? Hehe.
The guard comes back with the coffee.
Thank you.
It's in Misham's mug.
Fuck.
What is this?
God,
Yes.
did you try to poison me with coffee from a mug that was part of evidence?
We ran out of mugs, sir. That's all we had left. But we heard what you did to the other bailiffs, so we didn't know what to do.
And you think that would save you by trying to poison me?
Well, we got your coffee, sir. What did we do wrong?
He still takes a sip out of it anyways.
I would like a fair evaluation.
I'm sure Satan would give you one!
Oh.
I wasn't getting Satan his coffee in the first place.
Anyway,
Oh, we're done?
Oh no, he said to hell.
Oh, fuck.
And he still drinks the coffee. It just gives him mild indigestion. Which implies he's something other than a man.
I believe this clarifies the situation
Or
that
the
night.
fact that he might have a tolerance
well.
to poison.
Yeah.
There might be a lot of people trying to poison him.
That is a good point.
Maybe that's why he was acting the way he was earlier.
Oh, I just had a great joke.
The poison's effects
Oh, this
just
is
kind of
so-
turn him stupid. And it makes him appear as if he's drunk at times.
I had a really bad joke.
Oh no.
We find out what his actual the judge actually has a name. Guess what it is?
What?
Mr. Phayn?
Rasputin.
Oh. Oh. Although the Russian Queen, I do not think he is.
Fuckers try to kill me, but I'm still alive!
Vladimir Rasputin. Oh my goodness.
That is one big pile of shit.
Oh.
I still have one trump card left to play. And I won't let this trial end until I use it.
Trump card, but we're not on the first case anymore.
Keeping my mouth shut.
But that doesn't prove Vera poisoned it.
How many times have we heard that one, Air Forehead? The poison reached its victim via that coffee mug. And from where did that coffee come? Not to beat a dead horse again and again, but perhaps you could fill us in?
I'm on it. You need a horse beat. I'm your man.
Please no. Those poor horses. I have a feeling this guy would do that. He would take that literal.
Or a scoop, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. So did I accidentally almost give up the ghost?
Hmm?
Did I accidentally almost give up the ghost earlier?
When?
When I brought up that we're no longer on the first case?
No.
Okay.
I don't think you would have picked up on that.
I really, really hope he's not using a guide, because that would ruin the reaction to things.
Agreed.
Oh.
That bit earlier, I'm still recovering from that laughing fit.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
And you witnessed her pouring the coffee.
Of course I didn't witness it. When she came in with that tray, the coffee was all poured and steaming.
Let us not forget the defendant has admitted to pouring the coffee herself. I heard her statement. I poured, I served, and I killed.
What?
That last part was just a little joke.
That was not a joke. Fuck you. I don't think I'm going to get any more with this coffee mug. I need to find another weak spot in this case.
What's up?
You're sure about that?
Well, to be really precise, I was busy gobbling mint candies the whole time.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah.
Ouch. That just sounds like a stomachache
What
waiting
a-
to happen.
Wait, what did he say?
One of those candies might have been poisoned.
Yet at the time of the autopsy, no fresh fragrance of mint filled the room. And no mint residue was found.
It was a long shot anyway.
Don't tell me you're still trying to prove this. You think the victim ate, drank, or otherwise ingested something other than coffee?
Mr. Justice, if you have some proof.
The possibility is there. I can feel it. Just maybe not prove it. Not yet. The possibility isn't going to cut it. Not now. Mr. Misham ingested that poison via a route other than that coffee.
Oh, he did just say he can't prove it yet.
Yeah. Not yet. It can't be proven.
I do believe our little forehead is growing up. Pity. We like the rash, youthful forehead best.
Wait. Maybe I should have said I can prove it. Wait a minute.
What?
I feel like I fucked up.
Oh.
He did.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, he did? I already said my line.
Another hole in this case that needs plugging before I can prove anything. But first things first, I better uncover the weak point.
On with the cross-examination.
Let's go back to that.
Actually, press the fourth statement. Do that first.
Rob.
Not one thing, you're sure? Yep, sure as can be. Well, with one exception.
Oh, one exception. What?
Journalist Sparks Brushel does interview, leaves studio, end quote. Come on. It was a joke. Get it? Not funny, I know, but still. Did something leave the studio that night? Why does that sound familiar? Where have I heard something like that before?
Now that we've proven our witness is a comedian of sorts, I'd like to turn to our attention, or to our defense attorney before returning to the testimony. Do you have any idea what, if anything, might have left the studio that night?
What would it be? Oh. If there was anything in that box.
I think one thing might.
Like Russell had said, then it was taken that night.
I think Brushel was right. I think there was a yellow envelope, but he took it.
Probably.
I think one thing might very well have left the studio that night, actually. A certain something that has vanished from the crime scene.
By which you mean?
Something other than our witness. Of course.
Don't tell me, Vera Misham.
Believe me, Any comic relief I may provide is entirely unintentional.
Then, let's see what you've got for us, Mr. Justice.
Well, this thing wasn't at the crime scene, so I can't show it to you. But I do have evidence that shows how it could have been taken from the crime scene. This is the only link between that studio and the outside world.
Letterbox.
What did Mr. Brushel just tell us? When he entered the studio on the night of the murder, the victim had just finished writing a letter. I said that, and yeah, it was true. Furthermore, you went on to tell us that he put the letter in a yellow envelope and put it in the mailbox. But that very same mailbox was empty. In other words, that night the yellow envelope disappeared.
Yes, intriguing. So an envelope has disappeared from the scene of the crime. Of course, this changes nothing.
Huh?
Here's a point, Mr. Justice. What we're trying to figure out here is how the poison got into Mr. Misham. Is it really important that this envelope the witness says he saw disappeared?
Well, if it did disappear, then something did leave the studio that night. That seems very important to me.
Very well, then. The witness will add this to his testimony.
You got it.
I still think this fails to change anything, Air Forehead.
I wouldn't be so sure. A letter disappeared from the crime scene that night. This is exactly the opening I've been looking for.
So we do have a new piece of testimony.
Letter was put in the mailbox.
He's being very dodgy on the subject.
Who?
Russell.
Oh.
What are you doing, Rob?
Trying to think, I don't know what I would press on that.
I mean, we could press on it and possibly come up with something to present via what's said in it.
Nothing could be more serious than an envelope disappearing from that studio. And you were hiding that fact from us. Oh, yes, well, actually...
I don't argue the possibility that a letter disappeared from that studio. But, Herr Forehead, isn't there a much more serious question before us?
Right. How Mr. Misham was poisoned, I know. But Mr. Brussels' testimony has changed, which means the facts of the case have too. And what's he told us means something entirely different. Now, I'm starting to think.
Let's keep thinking, Apollo.
I'm drawing a blank as to what to do.
Press the third statement.
I'm gonna go back to this one. Yeah. Because I fucked up on that one. That's right. I'm gonna skip ahead real quick. Wait.
What?
You say clearly as though it was obvious. But this claim that the defendant poisoned the victim is merely conjecture. Yes, well, you see, in my business, it's all about making the most ridiculous thing sound right. A bad habit, I know. Well, I guess this is more a case of ridiculous journalist sounds wrong, end quote.
The court is forced to agree with you. Please refrain from wild conjecture.
If only I could believe that.
What do you think, Apollo? Everything he's saying seems so not flawed.
Well, that's kind of what you want from a testimony, really. I need to keep an eye out for what matters. How and why was Drew Misham killed? Vera poured the coffee. That's not going to change. But if that coffee didn't kill him, I need to find what did and prove it.
Okay, so... I thought I got this one.
You sure about that?
Alright, let's see if I can get back to where I was.
Proof is possible. Here goes nothing.
You do understand what we need, yeah? Proof, Air Forehead, not possibilities.
Of course, and Prosecutor Gavin, I hope you understand. I'm ready to give you that proof.
What did you say?
I have proof of the disappearing envelope. I saw him writing a letter, I did.
Which was picked up by a mailman, I assume.
Of course, which means that envelope had a stamp on it.
A stamp?
As we all know, stamps come with dried glue on the back. In order to use the glue, you have to wet it by licking the stamp.
No one worth talking to actually licks stamps in this day and age.
They do too. Even if you wanted to talk to him, you couldn't. He's dead after all.
Okay, so he licked the stamp. But wait. How does that explain the atroquinine on the rim of the coffee mug?
If he licked the back of the poison stamp, the poison would get on his tongue, yes? That would then happen if he put the coffee mug to his mouth, yes? Those traces on the mug weren't the killer's doing. It was the other way around.
What?
The coffee mug didn't poison Mr. Misham. Mr. Misham poisoned the coffee mug himself.
Order! But that doesn't... does it?
Recall, if you would, anthraquinine is a slow-acting poison, yes? The poison entered his body when he put the stamp on that envelope. But his time wasn't up until the very moment he touched his lips to that cup of joe.
You have something to add, Mr. Brusho?
Oh no. His nose is... His nose is picking up another scent. As I believe I mentioned earlier... Well, that's the thing, see? After he put his letter in the envelope, Mr. Misham sat there searching his desk drawer for something. Yes, a stamp. A so-called postage stamp and quote. But, you know, I didn't seem to remember him ever finding one.
Maybe he just ran out.
Incidentally, we searched the desk drawer at the scene of the crime. There were no stamps. Not a single one.
That does pose a problem. How will you prove that the stamp was coated with poison?
Actually, I'm glad no other stamps were found. It makes proving the stamp he used was poison impossible.
Good show, good show. You can't even prove there was a stamp at the scene in the first place.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say anyway. Where is your evidence that proves the existence of this poison stamp?
Yeah, be right back.
Okay.
I take it we're nearing the end of Brushel's testimonies.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yep.
Rob?
I'm back.
Well, that certainly is a cute little frame. And by little, I mean really tiny.
It was on the victim's desk, Your Honor. Quite empty, as you can see for yourself.
I noticed that too during my inspection. So what?
Huh. Apparently you weren't as observant as you should have been. You see, when you saw this frame, it was missing something quite important.
Missing something?
Yes. A pale bluish stain on the inside of the frame. Anthraquinine residue.
What? Why wasn't I told about this?
The frame is only 2 inches square. The face of the frame is even smaller. Maybe 1 inch wide at most.
You aren't saying...
Oh, but I am. Tell me, what fits in such a small frame? A commemorative stamp, perhaps?
Order. The poison stamp was in this frame.
Impossible.
Prosecutor Gavin.
Why would he put something like that on his desk? Don't tell me he had it there so he could commit suicide if the mood struck.
You know, can I say something? I had a fancy.
No.
What, Mr. Brusho? And please stop jittering around like that.
The victim was a forger, right? There's a lot of money in that line of work. Forger forges friends, make enemies too, end quote. So the poison stamp might have been a murder weapon aimed at him.
Objection!
Oh, Rich. That's Rich. Leave the ridiculous flights of fancy to the governor's song lyrics, please.
Finally, something we agree on.
The stamp was a murder weapon? Nonsense. Murder is a simple business. Who would go to such lengths? No one.
Oh, I disagree.
Come again?
Recall, if you would, the victim's reclusive lifestyle. Drew Misham had hid from the world. He avoided meetings. His only contact with the outside world was the mail.
The mail?
Now, if you wanted to kill someone you couldn't meet, but you knew red letters, a stamp would be the perfect weapon.
Ridiculous. Where's your proof? I want proof.
You know what I just realized? Hold on. I'm trying to see if there's...
What are you trying to find?
I was trying to see if there's a bigger image of the envelope.
No, unfortunately, it doesn't seem that way.
Damn.
Show us evidence that this poison stamp was sent to him as a murder weapon.
I might not have evidence per se, but things are finally starting to come together.
What is it, Apollo?
Wait, hold on. I want to read that again.
Why? What's up?
But it said something else. Oh, here! Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. Fuckers try to kill him.
Oh.
Your fists are trembling.
I think I know what happened. I don't believe it, but I can see it. I think I know how Mr. Misham was killed.
Well, fill us in, Mr. Justice.
A certain piece of evidence points to the truth, Your Honor. I can show you how someone with the intent to kill sent Mr. Misham the stamp of death.
Isn't this the letter? Or the envelope? The one from 7 years ago?
think about the text of the letter again. There were 2 pages in the envelope. This is page 1. And this is page 2. I want to draw attention to one phrase in particular. Send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. The enclosed stamp, Your Honor. In other words, if I have this straight, the stamp, poison on the stamp, lick, gasp, end quote. Now, what if he had done exactly as the letter asked?
He would sign the document, put it in the envelope, and put the stamp on it, right? Then he would put it in his letterbox.
15 minutes wouldn't have elapsed between affixing the stamp and mailing the letter. But the clock started ticking, and when the time came, he drew his last breath, and the murder weapon would be taken away from the scene of the crime.
Quite conveniently, thanks to the postal system.
Such a splendid imagination you have, Air Forehead. Let me confirm one thing with you, if I might. So, this poisoned stamp was inside this envelope from 7 years ago, yeah? Is that what you'd have us believe? Really?
Well,
It is a little bit of a stretch, but there's a possibility.
Yes, a very small possibility. How small, I wonder? A poisoned stamp in this envelope? A stamp that then became the murder weapon? How do you intend to prove this seeming coincidence?
Well,
it was 7 years ago, and we wouldn't even know who sent that letter.
And your answer is silence, I see. Very well. I move to...
it's not nice to pick on the Fraulein, Clavier.
No. Wait, what? What the f- Oh god, don't tell me she has spiritual powers too.
But
I get the feeling that Clavier's brother Christoph is still alive at this point. Hasn't been too terribly long after all.
Like he's just he somehow escaped prison and is fucking with Apollo for sending him to prison. Oh please God, don't tell me that's actually what happens.
I have no idea, dude. I only
I know.
one.
I'm just saying that that'd be so like. He just comes back to try to get revenge. Hence why all the rough sketches for all the forgeries were of the old other cases.
Emma?
well, like my Christoph Gavin impression. Did I sound like him?
Don't quit your day job.
Don't you have a crime scene to be looking after, Fraulein Detective?
Someone had to come dig you out of all the mess you're making of this case.
Mess?
You know, None of this would happen if you just trusted in science a little more. You can find out if that stamp was in that envelope easy.
Care to explain yourself, Fräulein Detective?
Glare at me all you want, but science is on my side.
Be right back.
Dude!
Scrolling down.
Yeah, you're not gonna. Never mind. You're not... Keeping my mouth shut.
Ah, darn it. I almost had her. Oh well.
Professor MT is getting a little sleepy.
Well, we are running rather late at this point.
But we're so close to the end.
Yeah.
Hey, Kit Kat. You haven't come to see me all night. What are you doing?
Probably coming like, you haven't gone to bed yet.
Basically.
Aww.
Well, she sleeps on our CD player. And then she'll eventually come and sleep by my side. The time change has been screwing her up a little bit, though. As to when she's supposed to get food.
That's understandable.
You need to eat more as it is, little girl. You need to eat more. Yes. Go lay on your laptop, please.
I'm back, sorry.
Welcome back.
It's all the residue, right?
That's right. The poison detection spray.
Produce the red envelope at once. You can open it on the authority of the court.
Oh. Makes sense for the stamp to have been down there.
Well, would you look at that?
No mistaking it. That's atroquinine residue.
I don't believe it. A murder weapon from the past. Now, 7 years later, it bears its fangs at last.
Absolutely outrageous. Tell me why.
If this is connected to Phoenix's case, and does that exonerate him from, forgery?
More than likely, yeah. Considering it's more than likely, this letter was more than likely from Kristoff
Yeah,
as a means to set Phoenix up,
yeah.
so that Clavier could defeat him.
That cheating son of a bitch!
Well, chances are high Clavier had no idea. If that is the case.
Yeah.
Why didn't this murder take place 7 years ago?
Well,
There's one possibility. Maybe Mr. Misham figured it out.
Figured what out?
He realized that the person who sent that letter wanted him dead.
Or was it Mr. Misham that they were aiming for?
Are you operating under the pretense that it was Vera that was
Yeah.
the actual forger?
Yeah.
How old is Vera? Does it show on the profile?
$19.
She'd be 12 years old at that time.
That's crazy, if that was the case.
So he sent his reply with a different stamp.
And put his decisive evidence in a frame. You're still here?
Can I make a statement here on the record? I spark Razor Tooth Brushel.
Razor tooth.
Razor Tooth Brushel. I'm gonna yell Razor. I'm just gonna call him Razor.
Miracle.
Claim this scoop as mine! Drew Misham killed in cold blood by sending a 7-year-old letter, end quote. No, maybe something more
Succinct.
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 Star falls after 7 year. Succinct. 7-year delay, end quote.
You're doing this on
Order.
purpose, at this point, aren't you?
No.
Order. I see no room for further argument here, though I admit this is all coming as quite a shock. To think that the murder weapon reached his mouth after 7 years. Stamp is ticket straight to afterlife, end quote.
Uh-oh. I think the witness is a bad influence on our judge.
I see no need to further debate on this matter. The sender of that letter 7 years ago could hardly have been our defendant.
Apollo!
I think we just won.
Very well. This court finds the defendant.
Objection!
God damn it.
Is this the bright future of our legal system?
Prosecutor Gavin?
A ticket to the afterlife from 7 years ago? Tickets for Gaviner's shows are invalid after 2 weeks.
Doesn't make sense any other way.
It boggles my mind that so many people haven't noticed this. There's a fatal contradiction in Air Forehead's claim.
A contradiction?
A poison stamp was placed in this envelope 7 years ago, whereupon it was framed until now. If that's the case, then why would Drew Misham have done what he did?
Emma explained that. He must have realized it was poison.
Therein lies the rub. 7 years ago, the forger Drew Misham sensed the trap and put the stamp in a frame. I do not debate this, but this begs the question. Why, 7 years later, did he use that stamp on the night of the murder? Surely you don't mean to suggest that Mr. Misham simply forgot. He put the murder weapon in a frame on his desk for 7 years and forgot? You expect us to believe he sprang the trap on himself?
Well, I admit, these are quite shocking myself. It does seem highly unlikely that he would fall afoul of a trap that had been sitting on his desk for 7 years.
Apollo.
And I've already figured it out as to why he would do so.
I don't think we're winning anymore.
I'm glad to see we're all back in the real world now. Welcome back to reality. We've been waiting for you.
Okay, then how do you explain the poison stamp that was in the envelope?
The poison stamp? Where exactly is this poison stamp again? Have you brought it to court for us? I see no proof that such a thing ever existed.
What about the atropine residue, huh?
Oh, I agree. That does seem to be atroquinine residue. But our forehead, it's certainly no stamp.
Yeah, but
Even if your precious poison stamp did exist? Drew Misham never would have used it. That is all.
Rob?
I believe we've come to a conclusion again.
Apollo, were we wrong the whole time?
I can't believe it. The poison traces matches up. It can't be coincidence.
Would it be all right if I posed my theory on how this played out?
That's up to Rob.
I feel like we might be at the same conclusion. I feel like, and I mean, we both agree that Vera is the actual forger.
I'm still on the fence on that one.
I feel like, and it just dawned on me that from earlier dialogue, they mentioned that she's been kind of sickly for years. So, I feel like to some extent, there's a chance that she may have accidentally sprung the trap the first time, or at least was almost caught by the trap. And she placed the stamp in the thing.
I'm currently of the mind that Drew was the actual forger, and he decided not to go through with it because, that would leave his frail daughter no one to look after her.
Yeah, true.
And now that Brussels has shown up, he's in a hurry to make sure and probably he's well past his prime and needs to make sure she has some kind of means to take care of herself.
Yeah.
And so in order to take and make sure she receives that 100,000, he licks the stamp, knowing it was poisoned, and mails it out, also ensuring he wouldn't be able to speak to Brussels about the thing, ensuring the 100,000 would be received.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
I'd like to bring some closure to this issue sometime this year. Mr. Justice?
Yes, Your Honor?
let's review the facts and see where we stand. 7 years ago, Drew Misham received a red envelope. There were traces of the poison atroquinine on the document inside that envelope. A similar trace was also found at the crime scene on this tiny picture frame. The defendant has indicated the possibility of a yellow envelope, an envelope that has left the scene of the crime with the poison stamp on it.
Yes, but even if this envelope contained a poison stamp, Andrew Misham, knowing this, put it in a frame. He never would have used that stamp.
I'm afraid you're right. Which means there is a fatal flaw in the defense's case.
I haven't been on the wrong track this whole time. I'm sure of it. The traces of atroquinine, the envelope, the frame, and Drew Misham's mysterious death. They're all connected somehow.
Well, Miss Justice, do you have a conclusion for us?
The defense stands by its case, Your Honor. We've seen that the logical outcome of the evidence makes no sense, which means that one of our clues must be a fake.
Ah, fake clue. Fascinating. And if we find this fake, your wild fantasies will prove quite reasonable. Yes? Or yeah?
The fake clue that's thrown us off the poison's trail is none other than
Oh, shit. That's one of the options, and that's the actual thing. Then, Rob might actually have been right about who the forger was. Rob?
Sorry, I muted myself by accident.
The victim was a fake clue? I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'll explain. We have an envelope, a frame, and a mug linked by poison. All that makes sense. What doesn't make sense is the victim himself.
Congratulations. You've completely lost me. So the fake evidence is none other than the master of fake himself, the forger? It makes a good story, I'll give you that.
Fake clues, fakes, forgeries.
I know that face. That's the I just had an idea face.
I don't know if I'm right, but I'm going with it anyway. What if our forger is the fake?
Come again?
7 years ago, our forger sniffed a trap and stepped aside. 7 years passed. Now, the forger stumbles onto that very same trap and dies. Why?
That's what I want to know.
Because the forger who was killed was a fake.
Here we are again. The victim was a fake?
One forger smelled the trap. One forger fell into the trap. That's 2 forgers. And one of them was a fake.
Order!
So you are telling us that Drew Misham, the victim, was a fake? Oh, if he was the fake, who was the real forger? You'd better not be claiming there was some kind of switcheroo.
Afraid you're going to have to back up your story. Mr. Justice, show us just who the real Drew Misham was.
If Drew Misham wasn't the real forger, there's only one other person who could have been. Understood, Your Honor. The forger, Drew Misham, was himself a forgery. The real forger was... There can only be one explanation, really. The real identity of the forger, known as Drew Misham, is none other than his only daughter, Vera Misham.
Order, order, order! Mr. Justice, this is going out on a limb, even for you.
I kind of agree. I mean, Vera? A forger?
Let's consider it before you write it off entirely. If you look at the paintings in the studio, one fact becomes quite clear. Forgery had been taking place in that studio for quite some time. The forger wasn't caught in that trap 7 years ago. This can only mean that the one who was caught in the trap wasn't the forger.
Well, actually, that does make a certain kind of sense.
One more thing. Only 2 sets of fingerprints were found in the forger studio. Drew Misham's and Vera Misham's. If we know that Drew Misham wasn't the forger, that leaves only one possibility, by process of elimination. The forger was Vera Misham. Well,
Fascinating.
Vera Misham? You've been paying attention to this trial so far.
Let's just ask her and be done with it, shall we? Who are you? Who is the forger, Drew Misham?
was that an expression of emotion I saw on her face? She's staring holes into Prosecutor Gavin's face.
I'm used to being stared at by Fräuleins, believe me. Though they usually talk to me, too.
What if she knew Clavier? Or no, sorry, his brother, Christoph.
It's highly likely.
Tell us, were you the one who forged those works of art?
Yes.
So the forger, Drew Misham, was you.
Yes, it was me.
What? What?
The court was in an uproar, and it wasn't coming down. We had to break for a 10-minute recess.
To be continued.
Yep. We did it! And no more brushel, hopefully.
No more brush up.
Fingers crossed.
Alright, we went a little bit longer than expected, but it's okay. We got through the trial former. And at least trial ladder only has 1 testimony.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we'll probably
Dang.
be a decent bit into the investigation then, or the next trial.
Next trial.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That being said, end screen's up.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. All the good stuff. If you guys want to follow us on social media, it's all in the description down below, as well as check out our daily content and the podcast on the YouTube side of things. This is Rob, Aden, and MJ signing off. Have a good one. Take care. We'll see you guys next video.
Peace out, my friends.
See you around.
And on the Twitch end of things, you can find both Rob and Aiden's socials and channels on my channel in the About tab underneath the Friends panel. We go live every Saturday and Sunday evening around 11 p.m. Eastern Time. I usually post on X whenever we do go live, which is the same as the channel handle. If you want to watch any of our previous VODs, they are permanently archived on the Novakast YouTube channel. We do have playlists for them. That being said, what kinds of hijinks will we get into next time? Who fucking knows? But in the meantime, class is dismissed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Goodbye.
Time to get my next scoop and quote.
Turns out in that world that tabloids are actually illegal.